Listen,
read,
watch,
share.
A better web news experience.
Online.
CKOM.com.
Saskatoon's #1 news and information station. News Talk 650 CKOM.
A Rolco radio station.
News on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks.
Breaking news. There has been a mass shooting near a mall in suburban Milwaukee. I'm Chris Mangatal. SWAT teams appear to be on the scene of the spa across the street where the shooting took place. More information from CNN affiliate reporter Abe Lubetkin.
4 people have been taken with what are described as non-critical injuries. We're told that 3 others are on the way. They are clearly here, though, ready for more victims, if there are any, if they have reason to believe there are any, given the sea of ambulances that existed that we saw a moment ago.
There's been no information about the gunmen. Again, officers are on the scene and evacuating people. We'll bring you more information as it becomes available. CKOM news time is 12:01. Right now in Saskatoon, it's mostly cloudy and +1 degree. The news is brought to you by Seedmaster, the leaders by design. Another notch in the loss column for the Saskatchewan Rough Riders. They nearly completed a 20-point comeback in the fourth quarter, but they fell short, losing 34-28 to the Alouettes. With more, here's News Talk's Joel Gasson.
Most of the points in this one were scored by the team that had the wind at their back, and the Riders were only able to do that once in the first quarter. That was likely their undoing yesterday. Brennan Labatt says they just couldn't move the ball.
We didn't move the ball well into the wind, and we gave their offense too much time with the wind at their back.
Eddie Russ was picked on quite a bit by Anthony Calvillo. He says he simply didn't execute.
You're supposed to prepare anyway. They're going to come at you anytime, so it's really nothing different. You just got to execute all the way through the play and make the play.
Joel Gasson, News Talk Radio, Regina.
For more, head to greenzonefootball.com and follow Jamie Knight and GZ Football on Twitter. Well, it's no secret that bullying goes on in schools. But how do those schools react when it happens? Patricia Prouse, the superintendent of education with Saskatoon Public Schools, says any witnesses to bullying, be it a teacher, student, or parent, are encouraged to come forward.
We would have an investigation of the incident, and we would involve the parents and the students that have come forward with that information.
She says from the moment students walk into the door, teachers are taking every opportunity possible to teach them how to develop healthy and respectful relationships. Saskatchewan's 4-H Club has extended their age restrictions, adding a 22 to 25 category. Kim Kennett, the communications manager for 4-H Saskatchewan, says this will allow members to transition into a leadership role.
It's also an opportunity for 4-H members to continue on being members and perhaps in that capacity to act and as a leader in the club and help out the younger members. We're referring to this group as future leaders.
The new age category will come into effect this fall. Well, it's been a history-making day for the Roman Catholic Church. An American-born Mohawk woman who settled in Quebec is North America's first Aboriginal saint. Kateri Tekakwitha was among 7 new saints named this morning by Pope Benedict. Violence has erupted in Beirut during a funeral for a top intelligence official. Soldiers fired machine guns and rifles into the air while lobbing tear gas into a group of hundreds of angry protesters trying to storm government headquarters.
It's very delicate what's going on, and I hope the Lebanese, as usual, will be able to get through this difficult times.
Secretary General of the Arab League, Nabil El Arabi, says he hopes the situation soon stabilizes. Lance Armstrong spoke briefly this morning in front of about 4,300 cyclists at a fundraising bike ride for his Livestrong charity. Ride participant Juan says he still supports Armstrong and the Livestrong charity despite the doping allegations against him.
Lance has been an inspiration for me over all these years. But to me what's really important is that the Livestrong Foundation has been doing a very good work for many millions of people around the world. And that momentum cannot stop.
The only mention Armstrong made of the allegations was that he's faced a difficult few weeks. An unexpected casting rumor coming out of Hollywood. In an interview with none other than Playboy, Stephen Colbert let it slip that he spent some time with director Peter Jackson at the movie's New Zealand set. However, The Hollywood Reporter has confirmed Colbert won't appear in the first movie, Hobbit, An Unexpected Journey, which is set to release December 14th. CKOM News Time is 12:04.
Saskatoon's #1 news and information website.
Online at CKOM.com.
Riders fans can thank the Stampeders for beating the Ticats 34-32 yesterday. That win guaranteed the Riders at least a crossover spot. It could have been a very different story if it wasn't for the snow squalls before and during the game. A bad snap on the final play cost the Ticats Luca Conji a chance at a game-winning 30-yard field goal. A big win for the Huskies men's football team yesterday. They beat the U of A Golden Bears 27-10. In the PFC final today, the Hilltops host the Regina Thunder at Griffith Stadium. Kickoff is right about now. The Blades lost another one yesterday, 3-2 to the Everett Silvertips. The NHL's Bill Daly and Steve Fear with the Players Association spoke to each other yesterday, but there are no details about what they discussed. So far, there are still no plans for the sides to meet face-to-face. San Francisco Giants will look to avoid elimination again when they host the St. Louis Cardinals today. Toronto Blue Jays are looking for a new manager after sending John Farrell to the Boston Red Sox. Boston has agreed to send Blue Jays compensation for letting him leave with 1 year remaining on his contract. CKOM weather is brought to you by Quality Hearing Center, your hearing aid specialists. Mainly sunny this afternoon, wind west at 30, a high of +3. Clear tonight, a low of -7. Sunny tomorrow, becoming a mix of sun and cloud in the morning, and a high of +4. Across the province this hour, it's +2 in Regina, -1 in Kinnersley, +2 in Humboldt-Watrous. Yorkton's at +3, Swift Current at 0. It's -1 in the Battlefords, +2 in Prince Albert. Right now in Saskatoon, mostly cloudy, west wind at 26, gusting to 38, and +1 degree. CKOM is a station that does live local news, on the hour, on the half hour, and when it breaks. It's 12:06. I'm Chris Mangatal.
C News